Now today, South Africa does celebrate National Disability Rights Awareness Month, and this begins from the 3rd of November all the way until the 3rd of December. Now today is International Day of Persons with Disability and is also celebrated as National Disability Rights Awareness Day. Now my colleague Stacey Holland is out in the Northwest Province. Let's bring Stacey into the conversation. A very good morning to you, Stacey. Let us know what's happening there this morning and what the expectations are.
Well, thanks, V. I'm feeling extra special today because I know that the weather has been overcast, perhaps a little bit gloomy and rainy all the way in Johannesburg. But out in Rustenburg, although we did have rain, the sun is shining in all its glory, and I'm looking forward to perhaps catching a tan after weeks and weeks of not having good weather in Johannesburg. And as you mentioned, today is International Day for Persons with Disabilities. It's such an important day to celebrate in the month of disability, or Disability Month, which is December. It's the 3rd of December. It's something that we celebrate every year. And we're out in Rustenburg with Special Olympics South Africa. I'm joined by CEO Ancilla Smith. And we are about to kick off things in a very short while. We have a unified football match. We have some celebrities joining us, some legends joining us. I was on the bus with Mark Fish, I believe Morgan Gould, as well as Bevan Fransman, Dr. Kumalo's joining us, Ancilla. So just give us some insight into what we're celebrating today, apart from International Day for Persons with Disabilities.
Thanks so much, Stacey. So I think from our side, this is quite a historic moment for us here in Rustenburg, because not only are we celebrating International Day of Persons with Disabilities, we're also going to be seeing the handover of the Flame of Hope, which travelled from Limpopo province yesterday under police escort to be here today for the opening of this unified celebrity match, but also because we're in the province that is hosting next year's Special Olympics South Africa National Games. So many things that we're so excited about today, and just to have the support of not only the Ministry of Women, Youth, Persons with a Disability, but the entire province of Northwest behind us. What a glorious day indeed.
I think it's an important question to ask because it's something that I had to educate myself on. What is the difference between the Paralympics and the Special Olympics?
Absolutely, and I think thank you for asking that question, because still there's a lot of confusion around it. So the basic difference is that we focus on athletes with an intellectual and developmental disability and not physical disability. So that is the basic difference between ourselves and Paralympics. And also just to mention that we're not an elite sports organization as Special Olympics, Special Olympics globally, so we cater for all ability levels.
And how, if a parent is watching and they have a child with intellectual disabilities and they believe that sport, because sport is a unifier, but it's also a way for growth for that athlete or that child to develop, what do they do? What are the channels that they then have to pursue in order to try and get their child to participate at any of your events?
So it's really simple. They just reach out to us at Special Olympics South Africa. They can find us on Facebook. Our email is very basic, info@specialolympics.org.za. And basically, as I said, any ability level. I think I want to make that very clear to parents watching. We will cater, or people with a family, we will cater no matter what the ability level. It's about participation. It's about looking after the health of our athletes. It's about including family members, giving them more education and more skills on how to work with people with intellectual disabilities. So please, reach out to us. We will find a way to include.
You just recently returned from Italy. Tell us about the various structures every year, what you're preparing for, and what's on the horizon.
Fantastic question. Thank you. So, yeah, we just came back from an incredibly successful World Games in Italy. Can you believe it? We sent ice skaters and short speed skaters. We took across 6 athletes, and every single one of them medaled. We were so proud of that team. So we follow the International Olympic standard. So we're the only other organization in the world that uses the word Olympics in our title, and that's granted to us by the IOC through our partnership with them. So we follow their model of winter, summer, winter, summer. So we are now preparing to go into our national summer games next year, and from there we will choose the national team that will represent South Africa in Chile, in Santiago.
That's so exciting. What's also exciting is to see we have I think it's your chairman, Matthew Porsa, there's Mark Fish, Morgan Gold, as I mentioned in my intro, Dr. Kamalo. You've had some prolific people come around you, supporting you throughout the years. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, see, I think that is just what's so amazing about this organization is it's all about inclusion. And I think that is why we have the likes of Mark Fish, Dr. Kumalo, Morgan Gold. So today you will see that on the pitch. This is going to be a unified celebrity match where we pair people with and without disabilities on the same team, and they play together, and it becomes about ability and not disability.
I love that. Just before I let you go, what message do you want to share with our Morning Live viewers and our SABC News viewers on this International Day of Persons with Disabilities? A message of hope, maybe a message of education, and just something that will encourage people to think differently when we talk about inclusion.
I think the message for us is that inclusion is not charity, it is nation building. And we invite you all to come and play with us.
I love that. And I think that's throwing the baton out to all of you. I did a social media link earlier on and I said the exact same thing. We celebrate these days, but perhaps today is the day that all of you that are watching this think about how you can be more inclusive in your mindset. You know someone with a disability, whether it's physical or intellectual, how can you make a difference in their lives? Today we're using the game of football in order to do that with our celebrities and with our athletes as well. And maybe you can do something in your community, as Ancilla Smith, who heads up Special Olympics South Africa, mentioned that if you have a family member or a child, reach out to them and see how you can start to change their lives as well. We're getting ready for the football. We also have government officials joining us later. But on this day of International Day of Persons with Disabilities, we are celebrating as Morning Live. We're heading back to you, well, giving it back to you guys in studio. It's over back to you, V.
Thank you so much, Stacey. That was absolutely lovely, very, very informative. And that's where we'll leave your sport news for today right here on Morning Live.